Welcome to this powerful system. You are about to discover how you can start making over $40,000 a month with a tiny one-time out-of-pocket of about 25 bucks to get started. You're going to learn about the future of internet marketing and making money online. And the craziest part of all this is I've been resisting this change myself for years now. But finally, my eyes were opened up because of what I'm about to show you and what we're able to do here. Now, the fact is, this is the new gold rush, and people are making fortunes, and you're in the right place at the right time. But right now, I need to start from the beginning because a lot of you haven't heard of Bitcoin before and you don't know what that means. So if you've never heard of Bitcoin, I'll do a quick overview here, and then I'm going to send you a way to get some more information if you need that. And for those of you who do know what Bitcoin is, just bear with me for a second and you might just learn something or get another perspective anyway. As always, us humans need a medium of exchange, okay? A way to change our time and what we store our value as currency, right? We go to a job, we work for a few hours, we get some dollars, we put them in the bank, we take the money out and we spend it on something, right? Sounds familiar. Basically, this is the new currency, right? It's a digital cryptocurrency is what they call it, called Bitcoin. And it really is the currency of the new millennium. It's going to be digital for a lot of reasons, and as you go through this and as you start learning more, you're going to find out why. Now, if you've tried marketing online, no doubt you've used PayPal. You probably tried ClickBank, and you might have even done some other things if you've tried making your own products, like dealing with other merchants like Authorize.net and 2Checkout, and there's hundreds of them. But basically, they have all started doing their own little version of the Google Slap lately. And if you've been around long enough, you know the Google Slap. Basically, they shut down all of us online marketers using Google AdWords, which was a great way to get our revenue up. And it's literally, I mean, this has been killing people's businesses and livelihoods overnight. This is worse than anything Google could ever have done because this is our money. Tons of people out there, myself included, I've actually personally had tens of thousands of dollars frozen in accounts because of things out of my control. They just decide that they don't like what you're doing. They're scared of online marketing, or something triggers something, and they freeze your money. And if you've got bills to pay, that hurts. Okay, and if you've been out on any of the various marketing sites and forums out there, you've heard of this. And really, it's just a matter of time before they target you. Okay, and so you need to stay ahead of this problem. And I truly believe, strongly believe, that Bitcoin is the answer. So what is Bitcoin? Well, it's like I said, it's a digital currency, and there's actually a finite number of them. So it's going to hold its value better than, say the US dollar, which is being printed into oblivion right now. And just since the year 2000, okay, the American dollar has lost about 40% of its buying power because the government has been printing trillions of dollars. But enough about that. I know the people who think about this stuff already, they already know all that stuff. And the people who don't, they probably don't care, and I'm not going to change their mind in this short video. But either way, this is a way to protect yourself from that. It basically, I mean, it leads me into this next point, is Bitcoin is a peer-to-peer currency. Okay, it's a way the books are accounted for and managed by the people. Okay, there's no one person, no one company, no government running this thing, and there's safety in numbers. There's tens of thousands of people who are watching the records, and as they come through, when you got tens of thousands of people, probably hundreds of thousands of people eventually, it's really hard for any shady business. There's no secret handshakes happening behind closed doors because it's all out in the open, and it really protects us all. And a side product of that is that we get to keep more of the money. Okay, there's no big corporation there trying to profit from us, and so the transaction fees are basically nothing. It's awesome. I actually just sent about $200 to a friend of mine earlier today, and it cost about 25 cents. And it actually made me smile. I've been doing this for years, and the fees I've paid over the years, I'm like I said, I've been resisting this thing for years, and I feel silly now. I just feel silly because it is the way of the future. I'm going to include some great videos and descriptions down below, an article you can read if you want to find out more. And I'm also going to teach you how to get your first Bitcoin and how to get a Bit wallet and all that stuff, Bitcoin wallet, as you go through. But I think right now we want to get on to the exciting part, right? You want to learn about the money. Now, it's hard for me to give you a black and white example because Bitcoins do fluctuate, just like other currencies fluctuate relative to other currencies, right? So like the Canadian dollar to the US dollar, or the US dollar to the British pound, or what have you. It all is, it fluctuates. So basically what I'm going to do is base it on an idea, on the theory that a Bitcoin is worth $500. Okay, right now it's worth a bit more than that, but the price, as I go through this and you're going to learn, it's almost irrelevant after I show you. It's either going to be easier to get started, it'd be cheaper to get started, or you're going to earn a lot more. So it all balances out, and everything's going to be just fine either way. Trust me, it's either going to be so easy for people to join, they're all going to get in, or it's going to be, you're going to make way more money, which I think is probably the way it's going to go, is you're just going to make more money than I'm going to show you in this example. So basically what I'm going to show you is a way to make over $40,000 a month with a one-time out-of-pocket $25 investment. Okay, so at the 500 US dollars to 1 Bitcoin exchange rate, okay, the out-of-pocket expense will be $25. You've probably already seen on the site here all the live prices and all that, but the breakdown is this. Okay, so you're going to join for 0.05 Bitcoin, or about $25 based on a $500 Bitcoin. And the power of this system combined with Bitcoins is that you get to pay peer-to-peer. Okay, there's no middleman here, there's no overhead, there's no site fees, there's no extra stuff here. Basically it's like handing cash over to the person next to you, and the fees are so small that you're in profit so much quicker. It's basically the first person gets in and it's break even. Okay, so what happens here is as you get in, the first person that lands under you is going to pay you essentially what you just paid to join. So you're break even. And the craziest part, the best part, my favorite part, and just from experience so far, definitely my favorite part, is there's spillover with this thing. Okay, it's built on what's called a 2x6 forced matrix. Now I don't want to get all jargony on you, but basically there's a team of people above you that are building this business, and they can only put two people directly beneath them, and then they have to start putting people underneath those people, and it just keeps going down like that. So on your first level you've got 2, on the next level you got 4, on the next level you got 8, yada yada yada, and you'll see the numbers down below. And so that is a very powerful business model, and I've already seen it in action. As I'm recording this, you can tell I'm excited. Okay, I've only been doing this thing for about a week now, and I've already got over 50 paid people in my downline. And I want to tell you the craziest part right now. I only referred one of them. Okay, I've made hundreds of dollars in the first few days, and it all started with a measly 25 bucks. Actually, for me it was about 37, but like I said, that doesn't matter one way or the other. The Bitcoin price, it's either going to make more or it's going to be easier to join, and that's easy. So you got that, right? The first person joins and you break even. The next person joins and you reinvest that into level 2, which is also 0.05 Bitcoin. So again, you're break even. And on the next level, you've got room for 4 people, and you'll be earning again 0.05 from all those people. So on that level, once it's full, you're able to reinvest that into the next level, which is 0.1 of a Bitcoin. So right now you're actually ahead 0.1 of a Bitcoin, which is about 50 bucks. So Okay, from here on out it's profit mode, and again, there's no risk. The risk is gone. We've eliminated that with this system, and you're in position here. You're basically earning about 150 bucks a month. So now you're on to the next level. Again, investing the bitcoins you've already made from the previous bitcoins. Okay, so these are direct, 100% direct and instant payments done member to member. So there's basically, again, no risk. Remember, the only thing that's coming out of your pocket is that initial 0.05 Bitcoin. There's about 25 bucks from this example. Everything else is just from profit. And you don't need to upgrade until you've already been paid. So there's no guesswork here. Okay, it's very, very easy. So on level 3, you can earn about $400. But where things actually start getting interesting in this thing is level 4, where you can earn about $2,100. And again, I'm saying about because the price of bitcoins will change. And I'm guessing for you right now, if my theory is correct, it's going to be worth a lot more than that for you as you're watching this video. And that's starting to become life-changing income. And you can probably guess the next level is level 5. And that's the level I'm at right now, actually. And there's a lot more bitcoins to be made. But to spare us both the time, and since you can actually see all the live examples on this page of what you can make, it basically works out to earning 84.3 bitcoins a month from a full matrix, and the most you ever have to pay is 1.9. So the profit is 82.4 bitcoins, which works out to, again, for $500 a bitcoin, it works out to $41,200. Okay? Now that's life-changing. That's exciting income, folks. Now again, I've only been doing this about a week, and I can see a very bright future ahead, and timing is excellent for you right now. And I hope you can come aboard, because this is such a tiny outlay for such a huge income potential. If you've been looking around at opportunities for any length of time, you'll know, like I immediately did, there's not many things you can do with this kind of upside for basically zero risk. So I'll encourage you to quickly just do some research, a little bit more on Bitcoin if you don't know what that's all about yet, and learn how to get your own wallet. We'll teach you how to do that here, and take your first step to actually put some Bitcoin inside of your wallet. Okay? This is the first step to get on that gold rush with us. Don't waste any time. Go on to the next step, and I'll meet you there.